Hello, my name is Jennifer and welcome to part 6 of House 2 of the Drifter Challenge. And if you are returning, welcome back. And in this part, I am hoping to go on the second date that they were on last time, but I see she's a little bit tired, but oh well. And at the end of the last part, Cody was feeling a little bit insecure from his jealous trait. I'm not really sure if her interacting with him will help that, so hopefully going on a date will help that a little bit. I guess we will find out, and maybe I will get her changed because she's in this atrocious outfit from work, so change outfit. And since she's going on a date, we'll put her in something a little bit nicer of her outfits. So we are going to have her go over here and ask Cody to go on, well, maybe we'll just do some romantic. We'll compliment his appearance, maybe hopefully get him a little bit less stressed, so he's more likely to say yes. And I have left it on the Painter Extraordinaire aspiration for now because I'm hoping to tick off that view or admire 3 paintings because it is actually a museum. So he's playing a game, but oh well. I'm gonna ask on a date, because I'll switch it back over to the romantic aspiration once we're finished with her looking, because it's the end of the date that matters. I just have to remember to do that. So I'll see you when we get to the museum. Well, we're here. She's pretty tired, and I'm going to brighten day. Yeah, she's probably pregnant, it looks like. I did have them try for a baby, so why don't we do some of these date goals? And now, out of curiosity, you know, he still seems to be. Oh, but I'll have to look in the recording after because he's only 15 minutes left, so it is wearing off soon, but I don't remember where it was before. So we're going to make a move. We're going to give a massage. Why is sitting and talking not counting? Are they not sitting and talking? Compliment appearance. Hopefully that will count as talking. Something is going to count at some point because they are sitting together. And they should be counting as, and they're counting as socializing. Oh, good. Finally. We got the, and then we need to tell a story. We're not going to try for a baby because it looks like she is pregnant and I don't want to, the more you try, oh, there's a kitty in the corner I see. So she's got to become flirty. That may not be so. I guess the best way to do that is to maybe do some flirting and whatnot, because I didn't find when they woohooed in the lighthouse that it actually made them flirty last time, so I'm not really I'm not gonna do that one. And she needs to have some deep conversations. Well, that's not gonna help her get flirty, but we'll do that anyways because we know for sure we can do that, whereas I'm not sure whether or not we can do the flirty interaction, because that may not happen. So I think it gave us the socialize with your date, even though it's showing us as still being at 10. Interesting. We go into friendly again to look for the other deep, and it didn't even count that first deep conversation. Either it didn't count it, or they didn't do it. I'm not sure which of the two it is. She didn't do it. She didn't listen to me, or it didn't happen. And I was too busy looking at what my options were, and she's so tired. So tired. Look at her. Little orange plumb bob. Poor girl. She worked hard all day, so now it's saying that we've socialized. And oh, we got the 2. Oh, we got a gold even without. Excellent. So what I'm going to do for her is I'm going to do some viewing of these. And then I think I'm going to take her home because she essentially has completed the goal of a gold for this. And she's exhausted. She needs to sleep. He shouldn't be stressed anymore because of the fact that she had a lot of, it was going to wear off in 15 minutes anyways by the time we got here. So I'm going to let her finish this. So she's got 1 done. Let's go for the second one. You don't actually have to finish watching. It's just the first one ticks it off. There, we're done. I'm going to swap her over to her romance aspiration, her love aspiration for soulmate, and we're gonna end the date. And now she needs to earn silver on 2 dates, and then she'd go into the next one, which is earning gold on dates on, I think it's 3 dates. But I'm going to take her home and let her probably go to sleep and look after herself, and we'll be back if anything interesting happens, or, you know, when she's up and about and doing things. Well, I just got the pop-up that we're eating for 2, so she is pregnant like I thought. I had woken her up from her nap, and then she came out and told him she was pregnant. So I woke her up just before she found that out. She looks like she's a little hungry. Let me take a look at what's in the fridge to eat. There is some fruit salad, cheese crackers, BLT. We'll let her have some fruit salad. It's going to go bad soon. I have to remember that he's a vegetarian, so I make sure that we only make vegetarian food. I don't want him to get sad. And while she's eating, I will have her watch some cooking channel, because I think she needs some fun too. I actually woke her up because I was going to have them woohoo to help get her fun up. But she beat me to that by sharing the news about the fact that they are expecting. So let's just do some interactions. I mean, her social is maxed. Of course, you'd expect that since they had been on a date earlier. Where is her charisma anyways? Just out of curiosity. She's at level 4. I was just curious. Discuss food flavors. So let's see. She's still got a happy mood left from being married. And that's 19 hours long, and then eating for 2. She's second trimester in 23 hours because she just got that. She's got the homey lot trait. She's moving on up from her promotion 2 more hours. Peaceful waking because she has the love the outdoor trait, and pleasant conversation from socialization. I should probably let him do some talking too, which he's doing right now. Because I was so busy looking at other things, he got it. One thing I was wondering about is, I know his aspiration that he got is this nerd brain aspiration, but he's active, so I was thinking of switching him over to the, even though I can't control him, and I'm not supposed to be doing anything with him, to the active aspiration that her father had, because there's a chance without controlling him, with controlling him very little, he'll be able to complete it, which would mean he would be long-lived and will live a lot longer, which is nice. I don't really like my Sims dying. So let me know whether or not you think that is okay, because if so, then I'm going to swap him over. I'm not going to swap him like I do, or even control him very much, but there's a couple of things where it's hard to get them to do them without controlling them, but for most of it, I would just see if he would autonomously complete them, because he has the active trait. If he didn't have the active trait, I wouldn't even be considering it. It was only because he had the active trait that I thought that might be, you know, it's kind of fun to see how much they can complete the aspiration, like, almost on their own. It was just, I kind of liked that concept, which is why I was thinking of doing it. So she needs to go to the bathroom, so I'll let her use that. And if she's tired again, I wanted her to paint. I was thinking she should have, maybe, I was debating, because she's probably more, oh, well, she doesn't need to paint. I kind of think that with that responsible trait, they don't have to do the daily tasks. Because I've been noticing with her that she doesn't, I never had her paint. She came home from work, they went out on a date, she went to sleep, she woke up. I mean, I know, of course, it's good for her to paint because we need the money, but it doesn't seem like she needs it for her work task. Which is interesting, because it's saying it's complete, and she definitely didn't complete it. Let me know if you have any Sims with the responsible trait, and whether you notice they don't have to do their daily task either, because that's a really huge bonus not to have to. It's not such a big deal with the painting career, because I don't usually mind having them paint, but some of the careers where they have to do things that aren't really that useful. Oh, she's thinking about, I need to go in and edit and change his hair, her brother. So I'm going to have her go to sleep, and I'll probably breed these frogs again, wrong frogs, and we'll be back in the morning, unless of course something happens before then. Well, it's morning. I just bred the frogs. That's why I have the inventory open there. She's having a bite to eat because she didn't get a full sleep, but she was hungry. Her fun needs still some topping up. She's going to need to go to the bathroom. She needs to have a shower. So I'm not really sure. If she gets through all this stuff, I might end up having her have a nap, possibly. But let's see what time she goes to work at. 2 hours. Highly unlikely that she's going to have time for a nap. And the problem with an actual nap is it can make her energized, and she's better to be... I was going to say it's better for her to be inspired for work, which it is, but maybe it's better for her also to not be tired going to work. So she's taking forever to eat, and she's not even full yet. I was going to, stop her. Okay, she's full enough. You're done. I'm sorry, girl. And you're done watching TV. Your fun is getting up there. Go take your shower. You really need to. You don't really need to go to the bathroom. So she's going to just do her things and go to work. And unless something happens with... Oh, there he is. He's working out, which is why I was thinking it would be good to have him just do that athletic. Because he's active, I think it would be a fun thing to do. So we'll see. It'll count towards it anyways for the 8 to 10 hours exercising. And she can't really do very much with the athletic aspiration that much with her being pregnant. So I'll be back at the end of the day when she gets home from work, unless something happens during the day. Who knows, we may get a pop-up, so perhaps I'll check in briefly if that happens. So we have a pop-up. She wants to impress the boss for a promotion, so should she work extra hours to complete side projects. So we're going to do that, complete the side project, and let's see. I got a full. So she got a performance gain large, and of course she's already working hard. Oh, the sink is broken. So we'll be back at the end of the day, unless something happens that is interesting. Poor Bella, her fun is really bad, and she didn't get her promotion. She was so close to it, and look, her paintings are complete again. So now the options are for the best way to improve career performance are going to work with a positive emotion, completing the daily task, which seems to be automatically done for her, and maintaining high relationships with coworkers, which I've usually ignored because I've never had really any issue with getting promotions in the past, but I thought it might be fun. I saw Frimlin, who is a really fun YouTuber to watch, and he has excellent builds. He was concentrating on that and created a club, so I'm thinking we maybe will create a club that's with her coworkers, and maybe we'll make the hangout over at the museum or something like that. But I'm not going to do that right now because she is tired and she needs some fun, and I'm not sure really how much fun going to the museum is. And speaking of which, she is at home and she's been gone all day, so let me breed these frogs. The poor girl has to do everything to look after everybody, so I'm going to let her quickly go to the bathroom. I'm going to let her, I'm pretty sure I can't remember, she has free services. I was pretty sure she did. We're going to hire a repair service. She doesn't have time to be fixing that sink. And I probably need to buy a garbage. And then we're going to see whether he'd like to woohoo, because that might help her with her fun. And then maybe she'll go to sleep. And there's our bright forbidden fruit tree. And I'm curious how many she has. She doesn't have a lot of points. She's got 1820. So because she got extra from completing that, but they were at a low, completing the soulmate goals, some of those, but it was at a low level, so it wouldn't have given her very many points. So that's why it's probably not too high. And hopefully this won't go too. She needs amusement. So she's just stressed from needing amusement. So that's not so bad, as opposed to stressed from work, because that would be a problem. So I don't know if he still wants to woohoo in a tent. No, he wants to be friendly with Bella. So we'll let them have their woohoo in privacy, and we'll be back when hopefully she is in better shape. Well, Bella is awake. She did just have a call from her mom to see if she wanted to go out somewhere. I'm having her clean up because I thought she might not like it being messy in here. Let me see whether these frogs can... No, it's too soon to breed them. I thought she should make some more food. So we're going to cook we're going to cook some more faux BLT, party size. Because of course I don't have a stove yet. And I'm not sure how well she's well enough to get. They don't really have room for a stove, to be quite honest. Their place is small, and she's saving up for, you know, there's a baby coming who's going to be a toddler soon enough, and we're going to need stuff for the toddler. Oh, he's an elder, her dad. Oh, was he an elder before? I don't remember if he became an elder. I can't remember. I don't know if he just had a birthday since we've left, or if he was an elder before. I don't think he was. I think he's just become an elder. Oh, that's so sad. I don't like that. So I'm going to put that away in the fridge, and I am going to check again if the frogs can be bred, and they can. Oh, that makes me sad. I don't want him to die. I don't want any of them to die. I'm going to go into build buy mode and buy them an outdoor garbage can. Do I just get them a splurge and get them? I'm going to get them an outdoor one, and I'll splurge later on the nano trash can. So that'll be under appliances, miscellaneous, and I'm going to buy the cheapest one. There we go. There's the garbage. So maybe the maid will take the garbage out tomorrow. So she's really not doing very much here. I wonder whether we could have her finish a little bit of painting. I did have her work a little bit on this food aspiration just because she was cooking and she was inspired. I thought maybe it doesn't even need to. She may have already done that part of it, but still, I think it was an excellent meal, so it worked from that perspective. And we're going to go over to creativity. So in case one of these is excellent, but maybe she should talk to her husband, because he probably doesn't actually like being left alone all day because he's jealous. But I think I might have done that back to back, the same thing. She's feeling bad about leaving him at home. Romance, compliment appearance. I think jealous Sims actually like to have romantic interactions from their loved ones, if I remember correctly. I don't really play with them that often because it's not a trait I particularly like, but we get what we have. We take what we get. I think his trait was better than the other trait, and plus he's younger, so I preferred someone a bit younger. And he has red hair, so we get some other color hair gene in our genes for the family line, because we have blonde from her mother and the dark hair from her and her dad, and of course now we have some red from Cody. I don't know whether she'll do any painting. I think maybe not. I think she needs to go to sleep. Not getting very far. That's the disadvantage of having a job, is I find you actually don't make as much money when you have a job. No thanks, we can't really go to the chalet, even though they have wonderful things for harvesting. What is her gardening skill? She's not high enough to graft anything anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Let me see the rest of her needs. Of course, being pregnant doesn't help with needs for her. We'll try and get that fun up a little bit more, and we'll let them have their privacy, and as always, if anything happens... Oh, actually, I realized this part's gone on long enough, so we'll be back probably when she's back from work in the next part. Thanks very much for... Oh, we see her belly! She's got her belly! Oh, I missed it. I wanted to get a picture, but oh well. Thanks very much for watching, and we will see you next time. Bye! This has been Jennifer. If you have any comments or suggestions, please leave them below. I'd love to see them. If you liked the video, please leave a like. And if you'd like to see more videos of challenge, let's plays, tutorials, and occasional speed builds, please subscribe if you haven't already done so. Thanks very much.